Sir, ano lang, konting linaw lang dun sa yung nangyaring huling RORE mission, nagkakaiba ng parang nagkakaiba ng ng naratibo yung DFA natin tsaka yung MFA ng China kung ano talaga yung nangyari dun sa RORE na yun. Ang sabi raw ng China, nagpaalam pa tayo, we notified them about a RORE and they also monitored our RORE. So, ano ho yung totoo doon? Did we have to notify them?
Well, sa totoo lang, Sir Ed, no? I support yung statement ng Department of Foreign Affairs
Yes, sir.
and the National Task Force West Philippine Sea, kung saan the Armed Forces of the Philippines together with the Philippine Coast Guard did not ask any permission from the Chinese government sa ginawa nating resupply.
Yes, sir.
We also didn't authorize the Chinese maritime forces na mag-board ng ating mga barko. No? Hindi totoo ang sinabi ng Ministry of Foreign Affairs ng People's Republic of China. Ang ipinahayag ng DFA at yung totoong nangyari noong nakaraang Sabado.
Mhm. Sir, just to qualify, sir, kasi yung sa iba kasi tao, may paghihimayan eh. Iba yung humingi ng paalam, iba yung nag-notify lamang. Kasi yung humingi ng paalam, hihingi ka ng permission eh. Pero did we have to notify China, for example, with our schedule for the RORE? If it's okay to reveal that.
But, Sir Ed, we did not notify, we
Okay.
did not inform them, we did not ask permission. As I said, no, ang resupply operation natin sa Ayungin ay isang routine and legitimate operation ng Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Okay, that's clear.
Commodore, meron bang pagkakataon na hindi naman talaga notify, pero binlast natin sa mas malawak na madla yung ating schedule? Not notify China, not ask permission, pero pinaalam natin sa, halimbawa, sa isang maritime community na meron tayong gagawin na resupply.
Well, as far as I can recall, sir, no, there's an instance, no, na gumamit tayo ng notice to all mariners, no.
Ayun.
But for this administration, hindi naman natin to ginawa, especially under General Eduardo Año as the National Security Advisor.
Okay, so not even that, Commodore. Is the U.S., I'm just wondering, Commodore, no, is the United States or their representative here or even there, are they in the loop when it comes to these RORE missions?
Well, I'm not really sure, no. For the Philippine Coast Guard, we're just there to support the resupply mission of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. With regard to coordination with our allies, I think the Armed Forces of the Philippines or even the Department of National Defense is in the proper authority to respond to this question.
This latest RORE mission, Commodore, was this undertaken by the Coast Guard or was it the Navy?
For this particular resupply mission that was completed last Saturday, we once again used itong resupply boat, the motor vessel Lapu-Lapu, and then it was escorted by MRB 4411, BRP Cape Engaño.
Okay, I wonder, Commodore, if you're in a position to disclose what was in the cargo, what was in the supply boat to the BRP Sierra Madre. I understand that China has been explicit about none of these RORE missions carrying large amounts of construction materials to the BRP Sierra Madre. So may ganun po ba?
Well, again, the stand of the National Task Force West Philippine Sea, wala tayong dahilan para ipaalam pa sa kanila kung anong laman natin na ikakarga natin sa resupply operation, whether these are construction materials or food or essential provision. It doesn't really matter. Para sa atin, we have all the legitimate rights to carry out the resupply. But if you're going to ask me kung ano talaga ang naging laman ng resupply natin sa Ayungin this Saturday, again, this for the Armed Forces of the Philippines and for the Department of National Defense to respond.
Pero
Commodore?
in fact, Commodore, ang sabi ng Chinese Foreign Ministry, verify nga actually daw nila yung laman and okay lang naman daw yung laman nung resupply. Kaya pinabayaan. Saan ang galing yun?
Again, yes, ma'am. Again, this is a lie, no? With the videos that we presented yesterday, nakita naman natin kung gaano kalayo ang Chinese Coast Guard sa dinaanan ng Coast Guard vessel and resupply boat, no? They do not have any opportunity na makaakyat or mag-inspect. No? And then at the same time, we're not going to allow them to do those kind of activities.
Commodore?
Pero it's significant na hindi nila hinarang, ano? Hindi nila hinarang. And in fact, kanina sinabi ninyo, yung monster ship ng China, malapit doon pero hindi rin lumapit. So, ang tinatanong ngayon ng mga tao, bakit nag-iba ngayon ang behavior ng China? Is it arising from the kung ano man yung napag-usapan ng two countries recently? At saka ano ba exactly yung arrangement? Kasi ang sinasabi natin, wala namang notification. Ang sinasabi nila, they were notified. Actually, in somehow, they were notified. Ano ba exactly talaga? Medyo naguguluhan kami.
Kaugnay doon sa tanong ni Ami, Commodore, dahil guest namin si Yusek Malaya rito last week. At sabi ni Yusek Malaya, he is not at liberty para i-announce kung ano yung napag-usapan. Ang problema, Commodore, ay dahil hindi public yung napag-usapan, ini-spin ng China according to their terms. Kailan nyo ba balak gawing public yung napag-usapan? Para mawala itong mga conspiracy na ito, mawala itong mga misunderstanding na ito, mawala itong spin na ginagawa ng China.
Well, una sa lahat, sir, no? Ang desisyon na isa publiko ang naging usapan ng Department of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs ng People's Republic of China is not on our part to decide. I believe it reaches the highest level of the government, no, whether that would be publicized or not. But to respond to the earlier question, ma'am, no, kung what did we give in para magkaroon ng ganitong compromise, I think we never gave anything sa China, no. We just came out, both countries came out to realization na magkaroon ng mas maayos, mapayapak na resupply operation sa Ayungin Shoal. We, on our part, as I said, as what the DFA has explained, no, hindi tayo naghingi ng paalam, hindi natin tayo naghingi ng permiso, hindi natin sila pinayagan na silipin or burat natin ang supply natin. As far as the DFA is concerned, for the provisional understanding that they came out, ay wala itong naging clause kung saan it undermined or prejudicial to our own national interests.
Pero sir, ano yung, sorry, alam ko pa ulit-ulit yung tanong, pero sa huli kasi, sabi nga niya, nagtataka lahat, ang ganda ng Rore this time, compared to the last time, yung June 17 or July 17, June 17, something must have changed or something must have been significant dun sa provisional arrangement na ginawa ng dalawa for something like this to happen. Hindi naman siguro isang umaga, nagising lang yung China, nagka-epiphany.
Hindi na kami manggugulo.
Bumukas yung mga ulap.
No. Well, we can just interpret this na most likely it's not just the Philippines or even the People's Republic of China realize na mas nakakapagod na, mas tensionado, for us to move forward dito sa issue ng West Philippine Sea. Mas maayos na hayaan na lang siguro yung supply. But again, that's speculative, no? We don't know what the PRC is thinking, why they allowed the Philippine government to complete our supply operation without so much intervention from the Chinese Coast Guard.
Commodore, part nung speculation, sinabi kasi ni Ray Powell last week na possibly isa sa dahilan kung bakit lumambot ang China ay dahil tinatamaan na sila nung transparency, nung success ng transparency strategy. Assertive transparency strategy na nakikita ng buong mundo yung kanilang aggression at yung injustice ng kanilang ginagawa sa atin. Anong tingin nyo? May ganun bang variable or factor katulad ng sinasabi ni Ray Powell kaya lumambot ang China?
Well, sir, no, I've always been supporter of the transparency initiative of the National Task Force West Philippine Sea. If that could be the reason kung bakit nagkaganyan ng China. That we can also speculate the same thing, no? The mere fact that for more than a year, we have already exposed Chinese aggression, bullying tactics, at alam natin na mas maraming bansa ang tumitindig ngayon, sumusuporta sa atin, especially for our deepening security cooperation with other European Union and even those non-traditional security allies natin, ay nagbigay na rin ng criticism and condemnation sa pagkilos ng China. So we can say na there is really a significant impact on the part of the People's Republic of China. Why this time around, they have allowed na magkaroon tayo ng pag-uusap and then eventually have a provisional understanding na magkakaroon ng mapayapang pag-resupply dito sa Ayungin Shoal.
Commodore Tariela, it would seem like the June 17 incident was a turning point in this. Going back to that incident, how close were we into actually seeing an escalation or seeing this clash or this incident turning into something really ugly?
Well, I could see na mataas talaga ang possibility sana ng isang yung level of aggression last June 17 was really high, no? But we have to recognize ang professionalism and temper of our Navy SEALs who were there, na despite of the aggression ng Chinese Coast Guard, nobody among those professional soldiers attempted to use a weapon na mas magpapataas or mag-escalate ng tension. So I would say mataas ang tension noon, but the Armed Forces of the Philippines, especially those Navy SEALs that were deployed during that time, have understood kung ano man ang magiging tamang response nila, no, to counter such level of aggression.
Okay, maraming salamat, Commodore J. Tariela, spokesman of the West Philippine Sea Task Force.
Thank you, sir.
Maraming salamat,
Ingat po.
Commodore.
Thank you,
Maraming
Commodore.
salamat. Thank you po, ma'am.